Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm not going to look in the camera because obviously I want to be safe. But I wanted to kind of just post a video for some people I know or I firmly believe would be interested in hearing about and following. It's about, for anybody that's in the film industry or trying to claw their way up like myself, it's about low budget, no budget movies, training for movies, and the continual, I don't know, training of your mind, body, soul, and craft, career, whatever it may be. So I'm on the way to the gym, got my pre-workout, and basically I have a shoot in 7 days, and anybody that knows me or has followed me knows that I try to always, it's cliche, but you know, if you're always ready, you don't have to get ready kind of thing. I always try to adhere to that, but I also really like to do everything humanly possible, especially if I'm playing a character that has a known comic book character physique, and I'm playing a character that adheres to that on Sunday. By no means has production demanded this of me, but I demanded of myself. And in 7 days, I'm not unrealistic. There's only so much I can do. But I think with some two-a-days, some slight calorie modification, etc., I should be able to, you know, tighten up, maybe get some veins, look a little bit like a comic book character. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll keep you all posted. Anybody that's curious about that, training-wise, I'm going to do traditional bodybuilding, weightlifting training. But in lieu of that, in between sets, I'm going to do a lot of cardio resting. So that's 60 seconds between sets. I'm going to do jump rope or just something to keep the heart rate up. And I'm also going to do cardio at night. So that's the weight training or the physical training for the role. And then, so that brings me to anybody that's in the film industry or clawing their way up like myself. The low budget, no budget stuff. Or even student films. You know what? They're a necessary evil when you're first starting. You need to get footage, you need to get practice. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing to remember is that you need to continually be practicing. I don't care if you're going some sort of warrior that needs to, sorry, my truck gets loud now. But I don't care if you're some warrior that needs to learn how to, that's a shooter that needs to constantly work on that craft. You need to constantly be training it. Everything from doctors to infantrymen, they're always training on their skills. You can't just let them sit there. I haven't been to a range for a long time. My shooting is going to be crap. I'm actually ironically going to the range Saturday. But you have to continuously do that. And yeah, obviously, the big ones like Hugh Jackman and Robert De Niro, they probably have acting coaches here and there, but they don't have to consider low budget, no budget student films for the practice. However, until that day comes, any chance you get to practice acting, it's not like basketball, where you can just get a hoop and a ball and keep practicing. You need the opportunities, and you can make them. Obviously, you can make your own films, etc. But there's no metaphorical basketball hoop in a driveway in the acting world. And I just missed my exit. Shoot. So yeah, let's see what happens. So there's no metaphorical that. So you have to. Sorry, I'm reading my directions. You have to take the opportunities when they come. Auditioning is at least 60 seconds to maybe a 10-minute exercise in acting. There's some actor, I want to say it was Pacino, maybe De Niro, or somebody that said, hey, any chance you get to act or audition? And basically somebody else paid for the rental space, the place to audition. You just got to show up and practice a little bit, so no harm, no foul. So anyway, that's a lot of student films are that way, a lot of indie films and low budget films. You need footage for your reel. practice. So you have to do what you have to do. I'm doing one of those ones partially because I just like practicing acting. It didn't conflict with anything I'm doing. But it's secondarily, primarily, I really like the script. I really like the character, and when I can reveal it, you'll see why. It's a comic book character. Obviously, if it was like, you know, Marvel or DC and a real job, this would be way huge. But it's not. It's a low budget thing. But yeah, so you take those chances to train any chance you get. I'm not training for a bodybuilding contest, but I'm always at the gym. You know, I may not be in a role or have a gig every day of the week, but I'm constantly working on monologues, reading acting books that I love. I'm actually in classes. You know, my dad, when he's a doctor, he went to, you know, he always had to have continuing education. So there's no excuse to not be training whatever you're doing: mind, body, soul, spirit, career, work, craft. And I honestly can't remember what the third part of the topic was, to be honest with you. So that's it. That's what I'm up to. That's 6 minutes of that. Feel free to chime in on the comments below, any questions you may have or any comments or concerns. If you're into the fitness aspect of this role on Sunday, I'm happy to talk about that. If you're into the actor clawing his way up aspect of student films, low budget films, no budget films, I'm happy to chat about that. But everybody have a kick-ass week and take care.